Should be live. Great. Yep, more PoE, continuing with this character. Not really much else to say at the moment, I don't think. I'll try and Orbit Horizons this is something I actually care about. Museum map, great. That should be fine. Last recovery rate is a little bit concerning, but whatever. Let's juice it a little bit more. I need to use different fragments, don't I? Oh, simple enough. Alright, let's do this. See how this goes. I'm gonna clear the map for the most part while the Delirium's up, and then I'll come back for the Hive. Because unfortunately the Delirium, well, possibly fortunately, but unfortunately for my current purposes, Delirium Fog does not actually go into the Hive, which is fair. But does mean that if I want to actually get the most out of this map, I'm going to need to save a little bit of time for backtracking. I will admit I'm a little bit concerned about the less recovery rate, and I'm considering just for this map to swap out of so I think I took extra max leech rates as of mastery. I'm considering swapping out of that for instant leech. Jesus Christ. Something weird is going on there with my damage output. I'm not sure entirely what that might have been, but there was definitely something weird happening. Anyway, yeah, I think, hold on. So I'm pretty sure, oh no, I do have instant leech, okay. Well, what do you think you're going? Oh, this is a separate area, I see. Okay. Like an entirely separate area. I guess it makes sense. Okay. We have an arena. Curious what's over here, if anything. But I think that the, yeah, I think the idea is that you go through and you kill this stuff to build up momentum. Yeah, figured. And then you go into the boss fight.
Wait! They are here.
Okay.
The flesh is weak. I need time.
Pathetic! I shall bury them!
Thoughts and motion is
Within our grasp.
the wheel turns. Pierce the vessel.
Within our
Jeez.
grasp.
I really feel like my damage just suddenly does not exist.
Encroaching death!
Chaos spreads. The time has come.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck was damaging me there, but I disagree with it. Okay, so there's something on the ground that is, there was something on the ground that was doing a bunch of damage to me. Does this still not work properly? It would appear not.
Burst forth! We are without end!
Man, damage does not feel good.
Roots coil. Branches fracture. Eradicate.
All converge in collapse! Run!
And all things decay. Ruin within.
Burst forth!
Roots coil. Branches fracture. The mind still whispers.
Well, I really hope that's not the only attempt I have at that, because that would be kind of bullshit.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Good. Huh. Outworn Skin of the Lords. Alright. Wasn't expecting that, but sure. It might have better on it too, damn.
Essence unbound!
Eradicate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the targeting on this is really starting to feel bad.
Encroaching death!
Okay.
Impale the husk. Many become one. The wheel turns. Pierce the
Yeah, it's the fact that I have to be facing directly towards them
Let frost
in
rain.
a lot of cases is not exactly great.
Zashed swell.
And then that's a thing too. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I'm not sure what the fuck happened. Um, but my damage appears to have just completely disappeared. I mean, I'm assuming that these are treated as pinnacle bosses, so that would explain it. But this encounter does not feel good. Like, not even slightly. And, yeah, I don't know.
Encroaching death.
Uh,
Pierce the vessel.
and the targeting on this skill is definitely not helping.
Done. I
Ah, wonderful.
this one.
The hive.
I don't think I'm going to be making it through this map. Lovely. But, it certainly feels like this, character has just about reached the limit of what it can do. I don't know. It does a good amount of clearing. It does a good amount of damage in most situations, but
A storm of ice.
unless I'm willing to invest significantly more currency than I have been,
Turns.
what the fuck is it? Then I don't believe it's gonna be able to do like the really super endgame stuff. I don't know. I probably built it poorly,
Into
but
Winter's envy.
the wheel turns.
it just does not feel
Fracture.
like it's where it needs to be for this encounter especially. But also like the targeting.
Foul-born mistake.
Eradicate.
Maybe this would have been better as a poison build. Jesus Christ. It's just... It's a little bit difficult to,
Chaos made
really,
flesh.
I don't think this build is going to be going much further. Like, it could probably clear through tier 15s, fine. But I don't think that it's going to be, doing, like, super endgame content. Again, without, like, some serious gear upgrades. I don't even know what killed me there. Yeah, I don't know. But, it's really just not making me want to continue playing it at any rate.
Just need a moment.
I think it's kind of just been very much plagued with survivability issues, which is not surprising considering I invested relatively little in survivability. And I could probably eke out a little bit more if I swap out my helm, get something with some more spell evasion, a bit more health, more regular evasion, or spell suppression, some more health, some evasion. Jesus Christ, yeah.
This one.
Well, that's that. Then, yeah, maybe I could get it to work better, but
Go with courage.
honestly, at this point, I just don't really have it in me to care enough for any number of reasons. So I think I'm going to maybe do a few more maps with this. And just move on to a new character. I'm not sure I will stream that though. We'll see. I don't know. I think I'm burning myself out a little bit on everything. I'll probably continue streaming, but something else. It was suggested that I do have a suggestion that I'm looking into. So that might be the way forward. Oh, we'll see how that pans out. I have a couple of variations on it that I'm also considering.
Let's see you get through this. It's swarming me. I really have it.
Yeah, I think I'm about done with streaming Path of Exile for the moment. I'll probably come back to it next league, and I'm definitely going to keep playing it, at least for a bit longer, maybe one or two more characters this league. But streaming it just does not seem to be. I mean, first off, it's not really doing me any favors in terms of viewership. But also, I'm just not really enjoying it to the same extent that I did, for example, streaming Silksong or Souls-likes or similar. So I think I will just leave it at that. So I think I will. This is probably going to be the last Path of Exile stream until whenever. Whenever I feel like streaming it again. Maybe the next league that catches my eye. Maybe not. Moving right along. I think part of the reason that I feel a little bit off about streaming Path of Exile is that I don't feel like I have any meaningful commentary, especially when it comes to just like really hectic situations. So it's very much either I need to vamp, which I'm not very good at, or I am just sitting here in silence, and feel like that's not particularly interesting to watch. And yeah, so I think I would much rather, and also like the gameplay is not necessarily that interesting to watch on a second by second basis. Is I think sort of the bigger issue, and that's part of why I don't really have anything to say a lot of the time, because it's just kind of a lot of run and use the skill, everything explodes, continue onwards. There's not really anything too interesting to comment on. Whereas with, like, for example, Souls-like, the combat is more involved. And there's a lot more intentionality there that is missing from, I think, a lot of the combat in Path of Exile. Which is not a this is not a dig at Path of Exile. This is not to say that Souls-likes are an inherently better game genre. It's just, it's easier for me to stream stuff that is more involved, it's easier to engage with when speaking, rather than something that is essentially much more not exactly passive, but there's much less thought involved in what I'm doing, because a lot of the thought went into the planning of the build, not necessarily the gameplay, right? So it's much there's much less to comment on during that gameplay, because it is very much run in, do the thing, and then either everything dies or it doesn't, and then you move on. So I don't care about that quiver. So there's just less for me to talk about. But I do definitely enjoy planning builds, and I am planning another one. But I don't think I'm going to be streaming that. I need to clear out my inventory.
Hello. Journey well.
Guess I could have used the incubator as well.
Ahoy there! More wealth is always a good thing.
Right. Where am I putting this point? I was building into this stuff. Alright, let's finish clearing this map. Okay. And that's the map. Let's go ahead and fire off some of this stuff, I guess. That I haven't done, that has reflection though. That I haven't done. Oh, but it's not corrupted. Let's see. I think I'd do this. Okay, care Blythe. Yeah. We do care Blythe. Ah, yes, it's eye level 84. That is, for one of those recipes. I guess I'll just try and
Need a moment to
pick up a full set. '83. Nope. Okay. What am I missing? Gloves. Are there any gloves here? No. Shame. Gloves. And a ring. Oh well. Well, in that case, I may as well ditch these. I was just gonna regal them up, but probably better not to.
Hello, hello, hello. Good luck to you.
Okay. Now, let's take a look at this one. Okay, this one's corrupted. This one's also corrupted. That has Fizz Reflects. A little concerning. Don't do too much physical damage.
We've spotted an ancient vowel fragment.
I'll try it and I'll swap this in. And hopefully that will not result in me blowing myself up. That should be fine. Maelstrom of Chaos. Not particularly interesting at this point.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
It occurs to me that the blue jewelry I threw on the ground at the end of the last map probably was worth holding on to, because I think that's the Regal recipe for Islet Lady for blue jewelry, or blue items. But, oh well, we'll get there eventually. looking for specifically rings, amulets, and gloves. There we go. Another item level 84. Oh, damn it. Okay, good. I was worried that too much of the enemies would be over in that area, but seems I got enough. Okay. Amulets. Amulets. Alright. Um. Hmm. Well. Anyway. Blue armor. Two-handed weapon. Helmet. Is there anything else? Don't need gloves, huh? Got gloves for the other one. But I don't have, still missing a ring for that, I think. Pretty sure. Alright. Am I an idiot? Okay, good. I didn't ID those by accident. That goes there, and these can just go on the other side. Nothing else? Alright.
Hello.
You can go in the bin.
Journey well.
I think I already have one of these. Yeah. Okay.
Mary. More wealth is always a good thing.
Say that, but the state of the world would beg to differ. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and... Got any more corrupted maps? Yes, but I already finished that one, so... More joys I've done. Obus Curse Trove I have not. Let's do that. This is the thing I hate about this map.
Catch my breath.
'Cause it's full of fucking Roas that just charge around. Okay. They charge around, they waste a bunch of time, and you're actually fucking timed on this one. So. Nice. You're timed and you have to full clear every floor. So having those Roas charging around all over the fucking place is really annoying. Okay, and then it was this one, I think. Could actually do physical damage converted to lightning. That might be more damage overall. Also make me care less about physical damage reflection. Did I miss and where? What did I miss? Oh, you. Fucking prick. I need to be less sloppy about killing stuff. Thought I heard something, but that might have just been the exit unlocking. Okay. Oh, 87, goddamn. Okay. Now the thing is, the area is no longer going to become lethal. There we go, ring. No gloves. Oh, crafting recipe. Yes, thank you. I think that's everything. Maybe boots, just to be safe. Okay. One monster remains. What? What do you mean one monster remains? That shouldn't be possible. Because I had to full clear the previous floors and there was nothing on this floor. Whatever. Okay, so. Ring, amulet. Oh, I don't have a belt. Damn it. Gloves. Boots. Ring. ID the rest. Energy shield, life, lighting res. You know what? That's worth keeping. Alright. Now. Gloves, boots, helm, chest piece. Does this give me anything? No. Fuck. I guess they have to be rare then. Hold on, I just want to check something. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I see. Okay, so it's 3 identified rare items of the same name gets a regal orb. Full set. Okay, so full set of rares 75 to 100 gets a regal orb as well. Okay. And the exalted shards are influenced. Okay, so collecting those wasn't a waste of time, but maybe I can find a belt, and then that'll at least be done. Oh, look, a belt. That should get me 2 regal orbs. No. What am I missing? What am I missing? Two-handed weapon. Oh, I don't have a helmet. Did I not find a helmet? Really? Surely there's a helmet somewhere in this map. Also, I may as well grab this ring while I'm at it. Surely somewhere in this map is a rare helmet of an appropriate item level.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Oh, that's right, that's how that works. The area level goes up with every floor. So let me just spend this real quick. Rapier, maul. Rings. No helmets yet. Well, here's hoping. Ah, I guess he didn't count. Apps. Hmm. No helmets. How unfortunate. And there's still one more floor, but I'm gonna have to be vigilant about the eye level for these. Or I guess it doesn't matter, does it? As long as it's above 75. So I guess it's fine. Yep, okay, so no helmets. Oh well. Well, see, that is all of my red maps for Kirak. I swear I was gonna put this into something. Oh, right, yeah, this. Okay. So we'll go ahead and, I know I saw, yeah, here we go. Cannot regenerate. I do not care. I don't regenerate anyway. Oh, wait. Can't be leached from. Shit. Can't leech and can't regenerate. That's fucking nasty. Jesus. Yeah, whatever. I'll try this one. But I think after this map I will call the stream. I'll be honest, I'm not, like I was saying, I'm not really feeling, the, I'm not really feeling it for streaming Path of Exile. I'll probably, I have some ideas for other things to stream. I still do have that Lies at P playthrough that's been on hold since Silksong came out. So I might go back to that. I've also been given a suggestion for a Pokemon Emerald randomizer, which I am strongly considering, though I might do some modifications to that. I might do it as a Nuzlocke run. And there's also Pokemon Uranium that has that built in as an option. Okay. I love it when my evasion just stops working randomly. That's always a great feeling. So I'm pretty goddamn sure that they were all hitting, like, all of their attacks. Or enough of them that, like, I was just dying. And that's despite, you know, 81% evasion. Plus buffs, so... definitely not a fan of that. Yeah. Yeah, this... Sure, whatever. This character does definitely feel... The skill feels very janky. You've got that weird pause that you have to do, and it's... It's just weird. It doesn't feel particularly user-friendly. Which is fine, like, I had a feeling about that going into it, and that's why I switched away from it for a bit. But, it also makes it feel a little bit weird. I think we can safely say that this is definitely a reasonably strong skill. And it can definitely go the distance. The fact that I haven't quite managed to get there, like, I mean, I'm doing tier 15s without any trouble. It's just pinnacle bosses, the DPS is not quite where it needs to be. And I think part of that is my weapons are not amazing. Like, they're fine, but they're all, at the end of the day, they're like NC1s. And while that's going to get you through maps, it's not going to get you through pinnacle bosses. And also my survivability is not where it needs to be. I definitely need more health and more spell dodge. And I could replace my helm to get that to some extent. But I also think that part of the issue is the tree. I don't have enough of either. I don't have enough health or evasion on the tree. But considering that my damage is also falling off, I don't really feel like I can sacrifice that to get more. So it's kind of at the point where in order to get more out of this skill, I think I would need to, I mean, first off, get some more, get some better ones, but I would also need to, in order to get more out of this character, I think I would have to redesign it to a great extent. And at this point in the game, I'm not really interested in doing that. Like, I could rebuild it from the ground up, just start a new character and try again effectively, but I'd rather do something different. Like, this was fun. It was not fun enough to start all over and do the same thing again. So. But, yeah, I think I'm going to... Fuck, I ID'd that. I think I'm going to go ahead and call the stream there, more or less. I'm gonna run through and see if I can find another rare helmet real quick. But, yeah, that is gonna be the... Why is this eye level 70? Why is this area level 78? Oh, it's tier 12 map, not a tier 15, whatever. Yeah, that is gonna be the stream. And that is gonna be it for Path of Exile for the time being. I will probably do something. I'll continue streaming, I think, but in a general sense. But I think something else might be Pokemon, might be Lies of P. I do want to go back to Lies of P, so I might do that first, and then
Business.
we'll see. But, let me just make sure that this works. But with all of that said, thank you all very much for watching. And I'll catch you next time with whatever it is I'm doing.